So history really comes alive in this house and in these gardens. It was here where the king and parliament once ruled that the stage was set for our revolution, our American Revolution. But I have to think that the stage was also set for this state becoming what it has become. And I think that one of the best things we can do is to work in our day and time to try to make North Carolina the kind of state it ought to be. We should be inspired by this place. We should be inspired and thankful for people who had the concept of freedom and liberty and who were willing to fight and to die for it. And they were, and they did. And we have it. We have so many wonderful opportunities to build North Carolina up by building all of its people up. That's the way you make a great state. I'm so thankful that our people get to come here and to see what a unique place this is. Certainly it was a tragedy when this historic building burned in 1798, but what a wonderful thing that we have rebuilt it. And I'm so proud that Maud Moore Latham not only made that marvelous gift, but did it in a way to partner with this state. The best things we do in partnership, not just government doing it, but the private sector and government doing it, working together. In a sense, the government is all of us. We all pay those taxes. So it's all of us working then with some private people in partnerships and corporations and so forth. The inscription here reads, "Her vision, devotion, and joy provided for the restoration of this palace and gardens, former grandeur and beauty, so that North Carolinians might know their heritage." Certainly North Carolinians, but also others who come here in such great numbers. Since its opening in 1959, over 2 million North Carolinians and visitors from other states and countries have come to this place to learn about our state's heritage and to learn about our country's beginning. Each year, about 25,000 of these visitors are North Carolina school children who come here to learn about their heritage. I want to commend the Tryon Palace education staff. Who are they here?
We've got them all in the palace.
Oh, they're all in the palace. Tell them we spoke of them out here in the gardens and that we value them and appreciate them. You've got wonderful special tours to complement the curriculum and learning abilities of 2nd through 8th graders here. For example, let me tell you all that don't know this, that the 2nd grade tours divide students into learning teams. The students are sent out to the gardens to do such things as examining seeds, reading maps, learning distances. Just imagine how much that stimulates them. They go back to school and those things that were just sort of theoretical in their courses but take life. They understand how you use them, and they'll have greater interest to learn about them in the future. This palace is also responsible for a newsletter that goes to some 600 North Carolina history teachers. I'm so proud of that. We need to do all we can to work with our teachers and to help them do their job. So today I want to say to all of you, to commission members and all of the rest of you who work here and who love this place, how much I appreciate your leadership, how much I appreciate what you give, the sacrifices that many of you make. This is a very special place in North Carolina and America's history and in these days today. And on behalf of all North Carolinians, I'd like to read a proclamation which declares October the 16th through the 22nd as Tryon Palace Week. And I have it right here. It says, State of North Carolina, Tryon Palace Week, by the Governor of the State of North Carolina, a proclamation. Whereas Tryon Palace Historic Sites and Gardens plays an important role in the cultural, educational, and economic development of the State of North Carolina. Whereas Tryon Palace Historic Sites and Gardens has fulfilled its mission for more than 36 years of providing a program whereby all citizens have the opportunity to learn about and to appreciate their heritage through its exhibitions, collections, and special events. We go on to talk about the number of visitors who come here, the things that they do, the legislation passed by our legislature in 1945 establishing this commission, the work of Maud Moore Latham of Greensboro, the work of Mrs. John A. Kellenberger, and others who have been such great leaders of this. And whereas all members of the Tryon Palace Commission, since its inception in 1945, have served faithfully to accomplish the vision of Mrs. Latham, Mr. and Mrs. Kellenberger, and the North Carolina General Assembly. Now, therefore, I, James B. Hunt, Jr., Governor of the State of North Carolina, do hereby proclaim October 16th through 22nd as Tryon Palace Week in North Carolina, commemorating the 50th anniversary of the Tryon Palace Commission and honoring its members, past and present, who have served Tryon Palace historic sites and gardens and the state of North Carolina with dedication and devotion. And I am going to sign this now as Governor of the State of North Carolina. We have affixed to it the Great Seal, and I am very proud to sign this and to present this to you, Harold, as the Chairman of the Commission.
Thank you, and congratulations, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.